Welcome to today's training where we're going to explore how to take your business to the next level by creating and launching your first online course. By the end of today's session, you'll know how to turn your knowledge into a course that's not only educational, but that actually creates value for your audience. So let's get started. Who is this training for? Let's start by clarifying who this training is for, and type me in the comments and the live chats if you're here when this training premieres. If any of these resonates with you, are you in a 9 to 5 job that feels more than draining, more draining than rewarding? Are you craving freedom and flexibility but aren't sure how to get there? Maybe you've been putting all the effort into building an online business, building a digital business, but aren't really seeing the income you hoped for. Or you simply feel like you're not fulfilling your potential in what you do. If this sounds familiar to you, you're in the right place. Who's this training not for? This training won't be a fit for you if you're not ready to make a real commitment to yourself and your goals. Personal story. My mom passed away when I was 15. My parents were divorced. I was in the best private school in my city, but we didn't have everything. I wasn't the kind of kid that grew up with everything. I'm very, very grateful because I did receive the best education ever. Since my mom passed away, I did move in with my dad and he helped me a lot, but everything I've done, everything I have has been because I've committed to myself, because I've committed to my goals, because I was committed to keep on living the life my parents had provided for me. I knew that, well, if my mom passed away, my dad can pass away at any moment. He had 2 heart strokes, so he's alive though. But yeah, I always thought, what can I do in my life if I don't start myself to change my life for me? So please commit yourself. If you are not committed, if you're unwilling to commit, if you're expecting someone else to do stuff for you, this workshop is not for you, and the online business world isn't either. It also won't work if you expect instant success. If you're expecting the magic wand, true results come with focused action and consistency. If you're not passionate about serving others or sustaining a knowledge-based business, this might not align to your goals. But if you're ready to invest time, if you're ready to invest effort, then you're set to gain a lot of value today. Let's be clear on one thing. I just mentioned a magic wand. This isn't magic. If you're expecting results without putting the effort, the success won't happen. Each person's journey is unique. Some will gain results sooner or on a larger scale than others, but the strategy that we're covering today is solid and has been proven over time. When you work with intention, the results will follow. Is passive income really possible? It's a common question I hear. And yes, it's truly possible. But let's clarify what passive income actually means. It does not imply zero work. It means you put initial work building a structure, and then you gain disproportionate scalable income over time. You set up a foundation, and your efforts continue to pay off even when you're not actively working on it. So there's many ways to make money online, to monetize your expertise by providing diverse opportunities to package and to sell what you know. From individual coaching sessions to corporate training, each method can be tailored to a different audience and different price points. Remember that as you attract your customers, the more options you offer, the more pathways you create for them to engage and invest in you. So some ideas of how to make money online. Offer a high-priced one-day VIP session with an application process. That would be a one-to-one coaching. Or maybe a 90-day package, ongoing coaching services with a monthly fee. Online courses, memberships with a detailed course site, videos, audios, PDFs, memberships with valuable content, templates or done-for-you resources, group coaching calls. They could be on Zoom calls, they could be on Kajabi as well. And today you'll see how you can go live on Kajabi. Paid virtual workshops, live events, in-person speaking, retreats, mastermind, paid conferences. There are so many ways to make money online. Today, we're focused on why creating an online course, because I want you to open up to new possibilities for your business. You'll be able to reach a larger audience. You will be able to create a source of passive income and position yourself as the expert in your field, in your niche, in your audience. Best of all, this is scalable. And it obviously brings a valuable addition of an income stream for your business. So now that we know you want to build an online course, what will your topic be about? So you have to define your course topic. The first step is to choose a topic that aligns with your expertise and addresses a specific need with your audience. Think about the transformation. Think about the solution that your course will provide. A well-defined course topic meets your audience needs. This is essential for you to have success. So if you have no idea who you sell to, think of that when you are attracting a customer, you need to know what you're going to offer. You can initially offer where you were. Where did you start years ago? That's where your ladder begin, your value ladder. So you want to take people from point A, where you were, where you had no idea, to point B, where there's a transformation. Even if others offer the same as you, no one will be like you. It's about your story. It's about your experience combined with your knowledge that can be unforgettable and a life experience for others. So you have unique skills. You have an invaluable story that others want to discover. And no one else might have this unique blend of experience and perspective that you have. So this is one reason why someone can choose your course or your product over someone else's. Weave your story into your digital products. You provide not just information, but a unique experience that resonates on a deeper level with all of your clients. So think about, who are you selling to? Who will you take from point A to point B and transform their lives? All right. So what is the product or service that can solve the problem they have? They have a pain and you have a solution. And that's where they have the transformation. You are their solution. So take your pen and paper or your notebook or your laptop or your tablet, wherever you take notes, and think of, where are you today with this skill? Is there anything else you want to learn? Do you know where you want to go? If you don't know your destination, you won't enjoy this journey. But also be grateful for where you are today, for where you've come. It's essential and non-negotiable to build an online business, to build an online course, that you must have knowledge, substance, experience in your field to sustain this business. I know AI is out there, but people will realize if you don't have the experience. But you don't have to know everything. You just need to be a couple of steps behind the person you're teaching to, with a huge desire to help them thrive. So building an online business requires this solid foundation. Identify your area of expertise. Understand, where are you today? What do you have to refine? Do you have the knowledge? Do you have the substance? Do you have the expertise? All right. So let's think about 3 categories of products and services that sell the most. These all successful digital products typically could address problems within these 3 areas: money, health, and relationships. These are areas where people consistently look for solutions and are willing to invest. They're also highly niches that can be adapted for multiple types of products or services, and we'll explore how your expertise can align with these categories. So niche number 1, the money niche. It includes anything that helps people either save or earn money. This could range from personal finance management and real estate investment to helping people start an online business or reach financial freedom. Time-saving solutions also fall into this niche because people value products that will improve their efficiency. So the key is positioning your product to show the financial gain or the time savings that it could provide. Here's a list of profitable money niche ideas, like starting your own business, personal finance management, make money online, real estate investment, entrepreneurship for women, early retirement. I wish if you're looking to use the category of money, you just saw clarity in what you can build with this. Next, we have health. Does your product help me improve my health, my energy, my physical appearance? It's a niche which is vast, which is incredible, versatile. Products in this category can address physical wellness, like weight control, or the mental wellness, like stress management. You might create products around diet plans, around exercise routines, or maybe emotional health practices. Health is also a high profitable niche as people are increasingly aware of the importance of their well being, more with all the social media and all the content people are sharing around this. So, here are some of the ideas of profitable health niche ideas: stress management, home workouts, healthy eating, skincare, emotional well being. Let's see if on the list and share in the comments which is your niche. And finally, we have relationships. Does your product help me improve my connection with myself and others? Okay, so these include products that help people connect better. This can mean dating. It could be relationship advice. It could be parenting techniques. It could be the workplace collaboration. Relationships can vary, so choose a specific angle that aligns with your strength, such as helping couples maybe improve their communication or coaching a parent with new approaches to connecting with their child. Here are some ideas from seduction to parenting, dating, relationships advice, improving your marriage, managing toxic relationships, social skills for children and teens. And there are even more ideas that maybe you don't see them right now in one of those niches, but if you know about spirituality, languages, goals, mathematics, travel, beauty, scrapbooking, cinema, dogs, sports, CrossFit, everything you know, everything people are already asking you about, maybe it's a family member, maybe it's a friend, they need help and you're already gifting your knowledge. So now that we know this, what's your specific niche? To stand out, it's crucial for you to narrow your focus. Selling to a targeted audience will make your messaging clearer and more impactful. Find a micro niche, a smaller segment within a broad niche that's profitable and aligns with your interests. Look for an area where others are already seeing success, which usually indicates demand. Okay? If you can be 2 or 3 steps ahead of your audience, you're in a strong position to teach. You don't have to be the guru. Okay, so think about what's your specific niche. You don't have to sell to everyone. In the world of online courses, positioning yourself correctly is crucial. So aim to occupy the top of mind space in a specific niche. The more specialized you are, the less competition you'll face and the more you can charge. As you can see on screen, if we go to a doctor, for example, we're not looking for the general doctor. We're looking for an expert to a specialist, and the specialist has less competition. It is more positioned on top of mind and is making more money. So that's where you want to be. Now let's think about your method. Creating your own unique methodology adds structure and credibility to your course. Think about the journey your students need to take. What pain are they starting with? What transformation do they need to take? And how can you guide them into the solution? And this is going to help you build the structure to take them from point A from point B. That's what your course will do. And now think, in how much time will this happen, right? So break down the journey into manageable steps or modules. Think about how long will it take your students, right, to move from their starting point to their goal. Each step is a module, is a lesson that will represent a key step in their transformation. For example, if you have 7 steps in mind, those can be your 7 modules, okay? So now think, what would your students ask you? Put yourself in your students' shoes. Write down every question they might have about the process. Each question will become a lesson. When you address their questions clearly, they feel you understand them. That gives you credibility. So write down everything that comes to mind. Everything. No matter the order, no matter if it's easy, then you'll organize this. How many steps do you have? Do you take them from point A to B? Or from point A, B, C, D, E to F? Or beyond? Do you have phases for this? Describe their problem better than they can. Show them you have the solution, okay? If you can articulate someone's pain point better than they can, they'll believe you also have the solution. This is powerful in marketing and teaching because it creates a natural connection and trust. Take time to understand your audience needs, okay? And once you find the niche, your next step is to connect with people in your space. Start by offering a free consultation. The key here is to focus on helping them, not on making a sale, on helping them. So you could say something like, hey, I'm starting a new service to help people like you. Would you like a free consultation? This approach works better because it's centered in providing value. Not everyone will say yes, but those that could appreciate can give you so much information for you to understand what to offer them. This call is about them. It's not about you, so you have to provide real value. When you have all your steps, all the ideas, when you've heard the questions that people have, we can start building our course. When we design our course, we have to think about the journey that our students will take. So here are some examples that take people from point A to point B, where they've gained new skills or knowledge. For instance, introduction to yoga. Let's start with the principles, the benefits of yoga, then the poses, the alignment, and finally creating a personalized yoga routine. This allows them to establish a practice that works for them, creating a fulfilling transformation. Let's say it's a gardening course, and I invite you to find Nicole Burke on Instagram and obviously on Google. She has a gardening course that has sold $2 million already. Not in 1 year. So I always say people don't start, it's not a magic wand, it's not in one night. I think she started in 2018 or 2019, but she has amazing results. She's doing great social content. She said that in an event I was in Kajabi here live, that every video generates $2,000 for her. So please check her out. There's so much that you can learn from her. And so imagine a gardening course could start with the soil and the growth conditions and progress through choosing plants, planting techniques, care for them. So the final model could be even design and maintenance of an attractive garden. Other ideas, for example, a digital photography, starting from the basic concepts to understand the camera, then composition, exposure, editing, giving students confidence. But the first thing is no one knows how to touch a camera, right? Cooking for beginners, start with the essential tools, move into the cooking basic dishes, exploring recipes, then how to master plate presentation, the structure that can give confidence to your students. In personal finance, assessing the current financial situation, teaching them budgeting, saving, managing debt. This journey empowers them to make better financial decisions. And last but not least, for example, introduction to meditation, starting with the fundamentals of breathing, and progress through the mindfulness, the visualization, ending with a daily routine. So this will allow students to experience the benefits of meditating in their daily lives. I hope with this, now you have a clear idea of how you're going to plan your course content. Decide also the delivery format. Will it be video? Will it be audio? Will it be text? Create engaging and valuable content. Make sure that it's engaging, that you can add a quiz, a worksheet, an assignment to improve the learning experience. So let's think about, what are you going to offer? You can provide a membership that gives ongoing access to multiple courses with live sessions for added value. This model generates recurring income and allows you to build a loyal student base. Info products, on the other hand, that are recorded courses or ready-to-sell courses are an excellent choice for passive income, and they're ready to sell once recorded. So memberships take less time of yours, give you recurring revenue. You might have many people there, but you have a very low cost structure. Most of the time you can offer templates, guides, and videos, and you can do this with audio and recording if you want, even live. Info products give you a bit more money. It will take more time in the first initial step, right? Maybe you'll have less people because you can have a mid-ticket for this. And finally, you have the coaching and the mentoring. Here, it's going to take a lot of your time because maybe you're doing one-on-one sessions or group sessions, but it will bring in more money. You'll have less clients. You can do all of this live via Zoom, and you can even offer them bonuses and additional resources. There are two main types of online courses you can offer: pre-recorded and live. With pre-recorded courses, you can use the drip model to release models periodically, which keeps students engaged. That's what I did with my first two launches on two different programs. The first one, when I did my 28-day trial with Kajabi, I recorded the first model. I launched my evergreen funnel, and when I saw I started selling, I kept on recording the following weeks. It was a weekly 2-month program. I did my other 8K launch with a digital business launch, was called the program. I taught them how to launch online, their own online course. It was a 3-month program and the same. I did a webinar, but this was a live webinar, not a recorded evergreen webinar. And I sold, it was the first time I did a high ticket, it was 1,200. And until I didn't have people in, I didn't record. So I got my first 8 students in that program, and as soon as they were in, I did a welcome live session for them, and then every week I gave them new content. So while they were consuming week 1, I was recording week 2. While they were consuming week 2, I was recording week 3, and so on. Live courses also allow you to have real-time interaction, making them ideal for group sessions where students can ask you questions directly and consider the perceived value of each content. Videos typically have the highest perceived value as they offer both visual and auditory experience. Audio files are a solid alternative. My first program, I launched the presentation with my voice because it was in the pandemic. It was my first time. I didn't have all the software. I locked myself in a closet because I had a very basic $30 microphone and just used my slides. PDFs serve a valuable supplement, but tend to be viewed as having a lower value if it's only that. If you're doing live courses, these offer you a unique opportunity, as we said, for real-time interaction. And you can use platforms like Zoom, like Webinar Jam to engage directly with them. You can also use YouTube in an unlisted video. However, I want you to know that Kajabi includes live stream options as well. Integrating with your online course, it could be pre-recorded as well, or just live sessions if you want. It offers everything in one place. With live courses, the interactive experience will allow them to ask questions, as we said before, and you can share your screen, do a demo, live demo, and interact with them, basically. The content design tools. To design visually appealing content, I use PowerPoint, for example, for this. I know a lot of people use Keynotes. I'm an Apple lover, but I'm still using PowerPoint. You can also use Canva, and you can use Google Slides. If you're recording your screen, I love StreamYard to go live on YouTube. I use ScreenFlow, and below this video, you have all the links to all of these apps I'm mentioning. I use ScreenFlow for this kind of training where I already pre-recorded my screen, my voice, and me, obviously, right? So I've included all the links to my preferred tools. There's also Loom. A lot of people use Loom. I think it's the least expensive if you want to check it out. And if you're already paying for Canva, because you design your content there, then in Canva you can also record. The right equipment can make a huge difference in your course quality. But I want you to start with what you have and what you can afford. I started with a $30 lavalier mic, and now you have a Rode mic. But please, just start with what you have. Even use your iPhone's camera. It's a great camera for you to start recording. Maybe you'll need a tripod. Otherwise, just put it on your laptop as a tripod itself, okay? Video editing. I use ScreenFlow because I record in ScreenFlow, but you can also use Loom, Canva, Final Cut, Camtasia. There are still some options like iMovie for Mac, Windows Movie Maker. I don't even know if that exists. I haven't used Windows in such a long time. But just go with what you have. Creating quality course content doesn't require a professional studio. I launched my first course without even showing my face. So don't stress about the recording tech. Remember, content matters most. People are willing to watch videos with basic quality if the content is valuable. So take time to develop your content. A good rule is swing to make your content 10 times worth more than what you're charging. You don't need expensive cameras. Your smartphone works great. You don't need proper lighting. I have 2 ring lights, those ring lights that people use to do their makeup. And otherwise, I do have the window behind, but before I had my office the other way around, and I just use the natural light every day. So avoid facing the window directly or even having the window behind. I had to put the blackouts down. But if you do use natural light, which natural light I love even for photography, make sure you are consistent on the time so it doesn't change a lot. Your audio quality is crucial. This I think is the most important part. So maybe use blankets close to you or something to reduce the echo, and always make sure that your background is clean. And if you're going to record, ask your family to please give you one space so that you can really focus on this. We've talked about my first launch. So I did a pre-recorded course using a drip model. Drip means that you gradually release the content for them. So start recording your first model, launch that, and if you sell, then you keep on moving on. I'm already explained this personal example, so I'm not going to share them again. What do we usually need to set up your online school? A domain, your .com, basically the hosting, which is the server where people will access the sites, an autoresponder for emails, for managing the email communication, video hosting solution, checkout system, and the platform where you host your course, right? So the complicated way would be separate tools like the Frankenstein, WordPress, Vimeo, ActiveCampaign, Wistia, whatever. The easy is that an all-in-one system like Kajabi, Teachable, Hotmart, Samcart, Podia, System.io, Kartra. I have links to all of them on the description below. However, my preferred platform is Kajabi. Kajabi, out of all the options available, is my favorite one, the one that worked for me since the pandemic. It's an all-in-one solution that offers everything you need, and we'll see it right now. It also provides landing pages, videos, mobile apps. It's a platform that will help you simplify the process. I promise it will. Okay, so let's dive into the variety of products that you can actually use inside Kajabi to identify which products will best support your business. You have several products to choose from: courses, community coaching, podcast, newsletter, and downloads, each option with customizable templates, giving you the ability to set up everything cohesively with your brand and start selling your products efficiently. The community inside Kajabi is the best for creating a space for customer interaction. It works like a Facebook group a bit, a forum-like setup for customer engagement, and you just build your full community. They also have a coaching product to offer one-on-one or group coaching sessions. I have trainings on all of these, so you can learn how to do each of them. There's the podcast as well. It helps you make it easy to share your audio content to your audience, giving your listeners access to conversations and insights that maybe they won't experience otherwise, right? There's the newsletter, and I love this new product of Kajabi. I'm recording this in autumn 2024, and they just recently launched this new product. It offers a way to monetize written content. So I don't know if you've seen when you try to get access to a news and it says you have to subscribe to read more or you have to pay. So this is the same thing. You'll be able to create kind of a blog, a newsletter, where you will have paywall breaks and subscriber breaks for people to have to pay or subscribe to keep on reading the content. There's the downloads on Kajabi. It allows you to sell downloadable files like templates, guides, ebooks. Content is protected by a secure paywall, giving customers access to valuable resources inside their library. And finally, courses to deliver educational content or resources to your customers. What is a course on Kajabi? It can be an online course, but it can also be a resource center or a teaching tool. What I mean is that you don't have to be using Kajabi only for courses. Maybe if your business needs to have a hub of resources for your clients, then use the course product for this, okay? And you will see that while you're building, and we will see this today, there's an AI content assistant that if you provide the right description to the name of this course, it will give you what kind of models and lessons, which structure your course should have. Inside every course of Kajabi, you have models, submodels, and lessons where you can add video, downloads, audio, text, or quizzes. Okay, so you can see here the screenshots, even though I'm going to show you the step-by-step process in a moment. inside the lessons, you can add the title and select which kind of media you want to share with them. To upload videos, you can upload from your device, from Dropbox, from Google Drive, from a link, or from your camera and record right there. So I think it's great that you have so many options. Video format supported, the maximum size is 4 gigabytes, but then they support all kind of video formats. I usually use MOV. I don't know a lot about this tech stuff. I just wanted to share it with you. And I personally always use the resolution for the one that YouTube uses. Now, I don't use 4K because my computer, I need a better computer for that. But yes, everything works, and look at the quality of this. I just have a Logitech Brio camera. It's on the description below. I have ring lights, I have a Rode mic, and I have a MacBook. Audio format supported. They say they support various formats. However, it's MP3, the only one that gives you the like an audio player, so make sure to use MP3. To add downloadable files to each lesson, you'll see in the bottom of each lesson that you can add the files there. You will be able to add automations. If someone finishes a lesson, for example, and you want to send them an email, that's something you can do. So you can trigger the use when, then if logic for this. You can have lessons as published, as draft, as locked, or drip. Drip is a gradual release of them. You will be able to customize all the content, edit your course details, and we'll see all of that in a moment. And you can go live inside the product. So if your product will include live sessions, you don't need Zoom for this. You can just go inside Kajabi, go to your course settings, toggle on the provide a live video session, and all recordings will stay there if you click recording, right? Record, I mean. You can create quizzes with multiple choice checkboxes, short answer, and upload files. They have to upload files. It could be a graded quiz or a non-graded quiz. You can activate auto grading, or you can even add the notes and require a passing grade for them to complete. They will be able to see all their results. And you can even provide a certificate of completion for your courses. This feature allows your students to receive a professional certificate upon their completion, which they can share on social media to show that they achieved something new. You will be able to customize this template with your logo, a certificate title that you want to add, their name, the subtitle, the expiration date, a serial number if you have to add one, and even a background image. You can personalize the email of the certificate email, going to settings and into email templates. Something that's new inside the course product is that now Kajabi has communities, and you can integrate a circle. A circle could be a chat or a feed inside your community, kind of a Facebook group, but inside your course, so they don't have to be going from one product to the other, right? You have templates that you can customize to your brand aesthetics. So you have the primary momentum template, and then you have the premier template. So basically the momentum template, it's more for courses that are visually driven, where you need large images, videos at the forefront, creating an immersive experience for learners. This template works very well if you have engaging visual content. And then the Premier template is great for courses where structure is key, right? So that they can see the full structure right there. There's also hero-made templates like Sunset by Penny and Gamify by Bastian. I really think you should check this out. And just so you know, the Sunset template is the template that Natalie Ellis from Boss Babe uses in her membership. She's sold she has an 8-figure business based on her membership. And guess what? In Kajabi Hero Live, she showed the backend. There's no advanced custom features there. I loved that. She simply used this template, adapted to her business, and she's selling. So I love to say this because people come to me, oh, I want more. I need customization. I need a programmer. You don't need, Kajabi gives you everything you need, okay? Your instructor information, make sure you modify and cite details so that all courses show the same content. Otherwise, you can just go inside the customization and change them. There's a search bar inside your course that will help people search for titles. It will search the title, the body, your subject lines to help your students navigate efficiently. If you want, you can embed a calendar. It could be a Google Calendar, it could be Calendly. You just have to embed HTML codes inside the product. And when someone purchases, they receive a welcome email that you can always also edit inside settings and email templates. All right, so we've talked a lot now about the theory and everything about the courses. It's time to do the step-by-step inside Kajabi. So let's create this online course now. We'll have a sales page, a checkout page, a confirmation page, a welcome email, and the product access. But first of all, you need a Kajabi account. If you're watching this training between October 31st and November 11, 2024, you have the opportunity to an incredible offer, a 50% off Kajabi for the first 12 months. On their website, they're only offering 6 months. This is the perfect time to get started and building your online business. If you sign up using my affiliate link, mariataveras.com/Kajabi, you'll also receive an exclusive done for you bonus package by my agency. What will we set up for you? A one-page website based on my template, an online course setup with up to 10 video lessons, your basic sales funnel setup, sales page, checkout page, thank you page, and thank you email. I will gift you my Kajabi Kickstart course, a step-by-step guide to launch your course and your business, and exclusive access to my Facebook group to ask me questions, get advice, and connect with others. This is an opportunity that you can miss. This is a no-brainer. And if you're watching this after November 11, don't worry. Try the best creator platform free for 30 days on their website. They only offer 14 days so that you can get all the tools you need to build and scale your business and explore everything the platform has to offer. If you use my affiliate link, mariataveras.com/Kajabi, you'll still receive exclusive bonuses from me. Not only your 30-day free trial, where you'll save $149 testing out the #1 platform for creators, but you get my Kajabi Kickstart course, a step-by-step guide to launch your online course, access to me to ask questions, get advice, and connect with others on my exclusive Facebook group. And if you stay with Kajabi after your trial, email me your receipts and you get personalized help to take your business to the next level with a 60-minute strategy call. You'll be supported every step of the way. The link is in the description below, so start your free trial whenever you're ready. mariataveras.com/Kajabi. So basically, go click the link, mariataveras.com/Kajabi, and then on the landing page, you will click on claim your 30-day free trial and exclusive bonuses. Remember to add your first name, last name, and email address instead of the continue with Google so that we can guarantee that you do receive my email. And click on get started. Add your name, your email, and here we are. It says, get your free trial. After a 30-day free trial, $149 per month. You can always upgrade or downgrade that plan. You can do annual if you want a discount per year. You will save $360 by paying annually. And you have to create a password and add your card number. Click on start free trial and please check your email because you have to confirm the email they sent to activate your account. You will receive 2 emails from Kajabi. The first one, confirmation instructions you must open, and then my exclusive bonuses from Kajabi support. Please look out for that email. So first of all, let's click on the email with the confirmation instructions and click on verify. It happens a lot that people tell me that it didn't work because they didn't do this process. Welcome, we're excited to have you. What brings you to Kajabi? Fill this in. You will always need to add your address. This is for marketing purposes. Here, Kajabi is inviting you to do an onboarding to help you build, but it's optional for you to do it or not. Basically, you can build an audience if you want, what type of products, the transformation, your logo. These are all part of the settings, so you can do all of this later. Now, go back to the previous email and you will receive an email from me, but via Kajabi support, and here's where you will redeem all your bonuses. So please pay attention to both emails. You have to confirm your account and look out for that email to redeem my bonus. So now it's time to build on Kajabi, and usually we would have a sales page, a checkouts page, a confirmation page, a welcome email, and the product access for our students. However, we're going to build backwards. So I'm going to begin by the product access. We're inside the Kajabi dashboard already. I'm going to click on products, all products, and I'm going to click on get started. I will choose course and click again on get started. Now I need to add the title. For this purpose of this demo, I'm going to imagine a hypothetical cooking 101 class. So I'm going to add the course title here, Cooking 101, and a description. Right here, you can see there's a toggle. It's on, and if I turn it off, it will provide me an empty course. But if I toggle on, it's going to use the AI content assistant to generate the ideas of which models and lessons we have. So I'm going to toggle on just so you have an idea of how this works. Let's click on next. And the primary colors, what's the appearance I want to give this course? I'm going to put like the primary color is this blue. I did that in reverse. I wanted the blue below and the orange up top. And I need a thumbnail image that represents my course. Upload a new file. And I'm going to choose, I just found something online. Remember, this is everything hypothetical for the purpose of this demo. Click next. If I would have my payment processor, Stripe, PayPal, or Kajabi payments connected, it would allow me to create my paid offer. Since I don't on this demo account, I can only create a free offer for now. However, know that with Kajabi, you can do one-time payments, you can do multiple payments, 3 payments of something, and you can do subscription models for recurring revenue, like monthly, weekly, or yearly payments. And you can also do the pay what you want. So you put a minimum price and they pay what they want. If you use Kajabi payments, it's not yet available worldwide. It's available, I think, in the United States, in Australia, while I'm recording this autumn 2024, and next comes Europe. So you have the ability with Kajabi payments, is Stripe white labeled, to use Klarna, Apple Pay, Google Pay, and Afterpay. So those are the benefits of using Kajabi payments. I'm going to click next. I'll leave this as a free offer because I can't define a price right now. And look at the creation wizard. The AI is building what it thinks I need. It says a model of understanding basics, mastering techniques, working with ingredients, and creating simple recipes. So look how it created everything for me. Now imagine it did not create it for me. What do? I click on add content and I can add a new model. Just for you to understand this. Each model has a description and an image that can represent it. I can add a submodel for this and add the description and a thumbnail image. And then each lesson also has its content here. If I need to move lessons, models, or submodels from place to place, I can do that. I can have my content draft, published, dripped, that's gradual release based on dates, or locked so that they can't access. Okay, inside a lesson, what can I do? I can add a title, I can select a different model, I can add a video or an audio, and I can add text, even HTML text. So if you need, for example, to add an embedded YouTube video here or calendar or anything, you can do that as well. And obviously use all the editing tools to format your content. You can add downloads, so you would add files here. If you want the comments on a specific lesson to be hidden or locked, you can do that here as well. And you can generate automations. For example, if this lesson is completed, then send them an email. Deregister from an event, revoke an offer, add a tag, remove a tag. Maybe you want to congratulate them, or you want to add a tag so that when people get that tag, they receive a discount coupon. You can automate whatever you want. You can add thumbnail images for each course, each lesson, and we could click save. So let me go back. This was on the structure, basically. If we click on settings, we can change the title, the description, and let's say you're going to have live sessions. You would click here, toggle on to provide live video sessions. You can check to do premium video, and let's call the same thing weekly Q&A. Every week we will gather for, and the schedule. Let's say it's Thursdays at 11 a.m. ET. Automatically upload our recordings, publish them as lessons. That will send an email notification to your members. If I would have a community created, I can add the community inside this product so that they don't have to go in between two different products. If I want to enable comments or lock the comments or turn them off, I can do that in these settings as well. If I want to do a certificate upon completion of this course, I can click on provide certificates for this course, and I have to save everything to be able to preview. Let's see if it's going to ask for some things. Yes. So I would add my logo if I would have one. Well, it says the image can't be blank, so I'll just add the same image for the purpose of the explanation. I can change what the content says on certificates of completion, awarded to, show the student's name, a subtitle if I want, the title name of the course. I could add the completion date, a serial number if I want, an expiration date, the custom fields if I want, and a background for the certificate. So let me see if, well, I'm going to preview first so that you can see how it looks. And this is how it looks. But if you want to add a background image, you can do so. I don't have a background image now for this. I'll just use the same image so that you can see an example of how it looks. So I'm going to choose this image again. And let's see. Obviously, it's not going to be readable, but I just want you to see how it goes on your background. So if I click preview, this is how it would look. Obviously, that doesn't work. I saw it says overlay. Let's see if with the overlay, it would look better. Remember, this is an example. Obviously, you're not going to use that. But look at the example with the overlay. I think the overlay makes it look much better, but you won't ever use an image as the background. You can use a graphic, maybe, right? And then if you want the certificate to be sent upon 100% completion of your course, or as an automation when they've completes an assessment, completes a lesson, or the quiz is passed, okay? Here are more automations if you want. Let's click save for now, and let's go back to our outline. Let's see if I can add publish some of these lessons, because if I don't publish them, we won't be able to preview any content. So I published those, and if I preview, this is how it would look. You see, the ones that I published are the only ones I see. If I want to drip this course so that they can only see every week one module, I would leave the first module open. I would drip second module 7 days after. I would drip the other one 14 days after. Then drip 21 days after. And well, I'm gonna draft this one because it was an example. So look at what happens here. They can see the content. Well, it's allowing me to view the content, but based on when they purchase, the drip will begin that date, or the date of your access date. For example, people purchase today, but your access date for them is next week. Next week starts the access of module 1, and 7 days after, the access of module 2. Okay, so that's the idea. So as of now, this is the only thing we have, but we want to customize that, right? So what do? We click on customize here, and we have different templates. Gamify has gamification where people earn badges depending on what they've completed. Sunset is the one, as I mentioned, that Boss Babe is using for her membership. Momentum I've used for long-term courses, and these are the same as the premieres, but they already have other settings built. Okay, so I'm just gonna use this basic one, and I'm gonna customize. What can I customize here? I always go first to settings. I can add a favicon. I can define the typography. For example, if I want everything to be the base font Poppins and the heading font Playfair, and I click save, it's going to change the look and feel, you see? And the dark font's color, maybe I want the same color I was using for my brand, but a bit darker. So let's put here this color a bit darker, just so you see how it starts changing. Just make it be cohesive with your brand. On this color scheme, I can define, but I had already chosen the primary colors for the buttons is orange and the darker color. And let's say this darker color will be this one as well. Let's go back and general appearance. Maybe I want the background to be a different color, just so you can see I'm going to choose it, but I'll remove it afterwards. You see, you can change everything you want here. Let's even keep the orange, even though I don't think that would look good, but just so that you see how you can adapt this to your own brand. If I want a background image, I could choose one, but that would cover this full background image. Then we have custom code if you have any codes you have to add. Now we have different sections here. The header, for example. If I want to have a logo and I don't have an image, I could do text. So let's call this Cooking Academy. If I want, when people click here, to go to my site or to the product home, I want to the product home so that they can go back on every lesson to this main page. If I want to show a menu or not, I can have a members menu or how many menus I want. You just have to click on edit your links and create it. The search, and see that we can put any word here. So if you're working in another language, you can always translate everything inside. The logout, the settings, the library, the announcements. This is for an announcement up top. For example, if you have a Facebook group and the link to the Facebook group. And this full header, if you want to change the background color, you would do that here. Then we have the search bar, this hero image, if you want to add an overlay, for example, the same image I chose, and I would add some opacity here, transparency. You can always use Adobe Stock or Adobe Express to create AI inside Kajabi, and you can add more content here if you want. I'm not gonna go in full detail of everything here so that you can try it yourself, but do click on every single area so that you can decide what you want. On this sidebar, if you want, you can add your instructor information and you would modify the profile and the text. You can cross-sell other products if you would have them here. And most importantly, I need you to go to every single page that your course provides, specifically the post. The post is the lesson page. Before, Kajabi called it post, and in the backend, it still says post here. So when you're inside one post, why is it not showing this? Let me try again. Okay. Now you can modify how this looks inside. You see, I don't like the orange here. Okay, so for example, what can I do here? The post player specifically. I can change also the text on the breadcrumbs. Maybe if I'm gonna keep the orange, I want the breadcrumb to be white, and then the active lesson, let's make it dark blue. I don't know, I'm just trying with this. It doesn't look pretty at all, but I just need you to try and go improving further on. So the post player is where videos will be watched. You can change the background color of this player as well. So it has your brand colors, the player color, maybe I can add orange as well. You could translate a lot of contents that are in here. Besides the post player, oh, and you can always add sidebar content. So the same here, you can add a cross-selling, a custom block. You can embed here a Calendly, a link, embed code, for example, an image, video downloads if you want to allow them to download the video, your instructor, and your post downloads. And go ahead and check the announcements page. This is a page where you can send them announcements. Your categories are your models, and submodels. The comments section, for example, you want to translate some stuff, you can always come here and translate as well. So imagine that's ready. If we preview now our course, this is how it's looking. If I click on one lesson, I don't like how that looks, but well, this is the point. For you to go customizing everything. And for the weekly Q&As, they would come in, you too, and click join live. Your students will join live here. However, you would go to your outline and you would click here on go live. If you have members, it's gonna send them a notifications if you click yes, notify, or no, just go live. I love this because it will let them know that you're live, right? So here's a quick example of how the live looks inside Kajabi. I was authorizing my camera. I can choose which camera, microphone, and speakers I'm going to use. I can have effects on my background. I can use reduced noise if I want. I could change my name, and if I click join, this is how it looks. I can turn off everything you do on Zoom, see everyone who's inside, chat, share your screen, record, and do breakout rooms as well. This is amazing. You can see the speaker view or the grid view. I'm going to click leave, and it's supposed to upload that recording. So for now, we already have our product access built, right? Now let's create a welcome email, which is the first thing they receive after they purchase. For this, let's go to marketing and email campaigns, and let's click on new email campaign, and we're gonna do a sequence. Welcome cooking class. Example, I'm gonna put this like this. Click continue. And I can use any Kajabi templates that they have, or I can just go with simple text. And the welcome subject will be welcome to Cooking 101, create. I need to send this email sequence, first email, on day 0, so that they can receive this immediately after purchase. If it's a 30-day follow-up on how are you doing with this, then it would be on day 30, okay? So the subject, the preview text, I'm keeping this simple because I just want you to see the step-by-step on building this funnel. I would change the information, thank you for enrolling. Obviously, put this pretty, add more content. For example, you can add text, image, buttons, logo, text, image, buttons, logo, video, countdown, social icons, divider, announcements, text, image and text to your emails. So imagine this looks all pretty. Access the course link would be your domain/library. Okay, I don't have a domain now, so I'm just putting /library there, but you would put the link, all libraries on Kajabi, or your domain.com or your subdomain.com/library. Okay, so now we have our welcome email. We need a confirmation page. So let's build a landing page that will be their confirmation page. For this, I would go to websites, landing pages, and it created a pre-sale landing page. That's like a wait list with a form if you want to use it. That was the AI who did this, but I'm going to click on new landing, and I'm going to find a thank you page. Usually I like to design the sales page first, duplicate it, and then so it has the same branding, change the content to the thank you page. But just for this example, I'm gonna finish this. Let's use this basic one and call it cooking thank you for now. Create. So obviously here we need the information on that page. We can add an image if you want. We can add a thank you message. Thank you for joining Cooking 101. Check your inbox for your welcome email and instructions. And a call to action. That could be access the course now. And we would send them to our library page. okay? And obviously you have to customize all of this to your brand colors. I was using orange for the action buttons. And if I go back to the settings, I can define the font I had used before as well, and the colors here. The body font I said Poppins previously, and Playfair for the headings. Click Save, and done. We have a thank you page. Now we have to work on our checkout. Checkouts on Kajabi are called offers. So let's go to sales and click on offers. Since it asked me before the information, it created the offer for me. Otherwise, you would just click new offer here. Let's click on Cooking 101. And what can I do inside an offer? Add a title, an internal title. I always use the same one with the price so that people don't, so that I know which offer it is. I can add a description here. Which product is included? If you're bundling, for example, a downloadable product with a community, all that, you would add them here. If the access is at a specific date, 1 month from now, because you have finished the course for that, and it's a beta version and you're pre-launching, you would click the access dates here. For example, let's say it's November 30th. If you want to restrict access, let's say it's only 1 year, 365 days. The post-purchase, what happens after they purchase, instead of the library, we are going to send them to the thank you page. Post-purchase email, I always leave the default email from Kajabi, and I add an automation that if they purchase, subscribe them to my email sequence I just created, the welcome sequence. So that's why I built first my welcome landing page and thank you email, so that I can choose them on the offer. I can add an image here and click save. Then I have pricing, and here's where you'll define everything about the pricing. If you're limiting the offer quantities, only 10 spots available, you would toggle this on and add a landing page for when it's sold out. Or a time limit for urgency, you would add a landing page for it's when sold out, or a custom message if you want an expired page, and you can put the message here. If you want to increase your average order value, you must add upsells. So an upsell is an after purchase flow. After they purchase, they see a one opportunity offer on the thank you page, right? So you can add even 2 upsells inside Kajabi. They will always see a button that says, no, just take me to my product. I have the settings. If I have to modify here, I can send a notification to myself to receive an email every time someone purchases. I can send cart abandonment emails. I can activate a commission for affiliates. And now let's go to our checkout. So here on the checkout, basically I have page content. I can do this full checkout description if I want, so that if I'm going to send them to this checkout, because you'll see we also have pop-up checkouts, and on pop-up checkouts, you don't see this description here. For now, I will add one. I can add a video if I want here. I can add testimonials. Then I have the design, the action button color. What do I want it to, what color I want, and what do I want it to say? For example, buy now. If I want a banner, otherwise I can toggle that off. Form fields, if I don't want only the email address, I can add name, address, tax ID, phone number, or add a custom fields made by me. On the additional settings, I would love to collect new member passwords. I think I'm going very fast because I don't want this to be longer than it's gonna be. However, it's a pre-recorded video. You pause and even change the speed, okay? And order bump. This is when you're at the grocery store and you purchase a chocolate at checkout. This is the same thing. You can add, different from an upsell, which increases your value. The bump should be a lower ticket, but relevant to what they're purchasing now. So you increase your average order value with all of this. So our checkout is ready, okay? And now we need a sales page to connect everything together. Let's go to websites, landing pages. I'm going to click on new landing page and find a sales page. There are different sales pages here that I can use. Let's use this one. that looks like food cooking sales page. For now, I just call it that. And I would modify all of this to my brand colors and so on. So first thing, I would go to style guide, change the primary color and the button background color so that it has my brand and it's cohesive with my brand. This is not the website design class or sales page design, so I'm not gonna go very thorough on this. Body fonts, I said Poppings. Heading fonts, I said Playfair. Click save. And then we can start adding contents here. For example, on the hero image, I can put the who and what this is all about. For example, Cooking 101, Mastering the Basics of Cooking. Master the, I don't want that to look like that. Let me see. There. Master the basics of cooking in just 4 weeks. Discover the essential skills you need. This background needs some color as well, or I need you to darken the background so that they can read what it says. And what can I add on Kajabi? Text in different formats, call to actions, a form with text. Then we have hero sections that have a countdown or have a form or have an image or have a video. You can add feature columns and cards. Carousel, I don't like it because it's full width. Opt-in forms in different way. Countdowns for example, the urgency of when you're closing the cart. Multi-video launch, that would be for a launch. Image gallery, audios, videos. Your pricing cards, this is a must. So I'm gonna add my pricing option just so that you can see, because here is where on the call to action button, we are going to either send them to a checkout page. And let's very quickly preview this so you can see the difference. On sending them to a checkout page sends them here. But if I use the pop-up checkout, instead of going to the checkout page, it's a pop-up. You see, you don't have the description that the checkout has. So that's the difference between both, okay? So basically, I haven't finished my whole my full sales page, but usually what do you have to have here? On the hero section, your program name, the title, the subtitle, then introduce the problem, their primary frustration, their pain points, the social proof if you have, the future outlook, what they're going to get because they do this, what is the vision they will be able to prepare, for example, delicious meals with confidence, your biography, your expert biography. The chef is a trained culinary instructor with how many years of experience you have, the benefits of the results your program gives, which are the logistics, how many modules, recipes are there, lifetime access or how long they have access, the Q&A sessions. If you have any bonuses, you have to add them. Your pricing card. Then if you want, you can add a guarantee if there is, and an FAQ. For example, for the FAQ, you have here FAQs. I think I didn't finish showing because I stated pricing card, but we have FAQ sections and we have the testimonial section here as well. Obviously, if you want to move things around, you just have to use these 2 lines to move things from one side to the other. And let's click save. And if we go back to the list of our landing pages, click on publish and go to edit the details. Why? Because I need you to define what's the URL for this so that you can share it with people for them to purchase, and the SEO so that Google can find this, or when people are sharing on Facebook or you are sharing, what's the image that you want to show and what's the title and description. And that's it. We have finally created a full funnel, including a sales page, a checkout page for them to pay, a confirmation page, a welcome email, and product access. Hope this step-by-step gives you clarity on what you have to do. If you need to learn more, please let me know. So now that you know how to set up the step-by-step inside Kajabi, I want to share some insights before we finish. First of all, the support for your students. Supporting your students is crucial for their success and satisfaction. So consider adding an FAQ or resource sections, creating a community so that you can check in regularly with your students, interact with them, host regular check-ins, Q&A sessions that can help them stay motivated. Gather feedback. It's not enough with selling and going live. Feedback is essential. So ask your students for their input, how you can improve this product. Refine the course over time to ensure it's still relevant and continues to meet your audience needs. And very important, when starting in the digital world of online business, it's crucial to prioritize the activities that actually drive results. It's not about feeling frustrated over daily posting. What is your absolute priority? It's not hoping your followers magically increase. It's not doing live sessions without any guidance, without any conversion results. Busy work won't grow your business. Your priority is to focus on strategic actions that move the needle, such as building relationships with potential clients, offering real value, and creating clear paths. So please, every day, wake up and ask yourself, what is my absolute priority today? To know what I'm selling. It's not posting daily on social media without a purpose. It's not chasing followers. It's not doing live sessions. It's avoiding staying busy with ineffective tasks. Focus on what moves the needle for your business. Ask yourself every day, what am I going to sell today? Okay? This is the clear focus I want you to have. Ensure that you provide solutions for your audience. Have a right call to action. Okay? So every time people ask me, will I succeed in selling? Guess what? I don't have a crystal ball. Success isn't guaranteed, but it can be tested. Okay? So the best way to validate your product is to put it in the hands of your market. It's to offer it. It's to receive real feedback. Let customers tell you it's valuable. But I can't be the one that predicts if you're going to sell or not. Okay? There's one reliable way to find out. Put it in the hands of your customers. Let's do some calculations. Let's talk in numbers, right? Let's say who wants to make at least $1,000 per month? You need an average of $33 per day. Suppose you have an online course priced at $150, then you only need to sell one course every 4 to 5 days. So if you're gaining new email subscribers every day, you just need a 4% conversion. And if you get this result, how do you scale it? To scale your business, you need a strategic formula. More content, more lead magnets, more subscribers, more solutions. All of this equals more money. So start by creating content that engages your audience, then use lead magnets to build your email list. And as you grow your list of subscribers, continue to offer more valuable solutions in the form of digital products. Okay? So it's time for you to do your homework. This homework will walk you through the essential steps you need to set up your online course on Kajabi. So first of all, sign up to Kajabi with my affiliate link, mariataveras.com/Kajabi. Please define your niche to ensure you're speaking to the right audience. Then structure content to make it organized or digestible. Choose the formats. Will it be video, text, audio, or another format? Remember, you don't have to develop all this content right now, but do decide when. Put a date. We need a deadline. When will you record? When will you do the presentation? When will you set this up? Okay? Create the course on Kajabi. Just create your structure. Then you'll add your videos. Design your sales page. Set up a price. Welcome email and thank you page. I really suggest today you sign up to your trial, mariataveras.com/Kajabi. Build everything, and you just have to start recording. It will motivate you to move on. Okay? Are there cheaper tools out there than Kajabi? Yes, there are. But why complicate your life when you saw that everything can be built in all-in-one platform? I was there. I had the Frankenstein. I've done it for clients. WordPress, Shopify, ActiveCampaign, everything. All around, this is the all-in-one solution that I highly suggest you use. So, congratulations on completing this training. You now have everything you need to bring your online course to life on Kajabi, from defining your niche, your structure, to content creating, to you having a professional setup for your audience. It's time for you to turn your knowledge into a scalable online business that can transform your life and the life of your students. And remember that by signing up using my affiliate link, mariataveras.com/Kajabi, you'll unlock exclusive bonuses to accelerate your journey. Okay? Thank you so much for joining me today. I'd love to hear your feedback. How was your experience? Did you use the step-by-step guidance? Do you feel confident in setting up your online course? Please share your thoughts, your takeaways, any questions you might have. I'll leave the link below to schedule a call with my team. Remember, I have an agency. If you need further help, we're here to serve you and we want to see you succeed. So thank you so much for being here. Reach out if you need support. I'm helping you. I'm here to help you succeed in launching your online course with Kajabi.